Have you ever wondered how malignant tumors are cured? Well, before we delve into the cure, let's take a moment to understand what malignant tumors actually are. In the simplest of terms, malignant tumors are abnormal cells that have lost their normal control mechanisms, leading them to divide uncontrollably. This uncontrolled division creates a mass of cells, or a tumor. But what makes these tumors malignant? It's their ability to invade nearby tissues and their potential to spread to other parts of the body through the blood and lymph systems. This process, known as metastasis, is a key characteristic of malignant tumors, and is what often makes them so challenging to treat. Now, you might be wondering, why do these cells behave this way? It's a good question, and the answer lies in the complex world of cellular biology and genetics. But for now, just remember this. Understanding the nature of malignant tumors is the first step towards learning how they are cured. Before a cure can be pursued, a proper diagnosis must be made. Diagnosing malignant tumors is a meticulous process that involves a series of tests. Doctors often begin with a biopsy, a procedure where a small sample of tissue is taken from the suspected area. This sample is then examined under a microscope by pathologists, who are skilled at identifying abnormal cells that may indicate cancer. In addition to biopsies, blood tests can also provide valuable information. Some cancers release substances known as tumor markers into the bloodstream, which can be detected with these tests. However, a positive result doesn't always mean cancer is present, as these markers can also be produced by non-cancerous conditions. Imaging tests like X-rays, Connecticut scans, and MRI scans are another tool in the diagnostic arsenal. These tests create pictures of the inside of your body, helping doctors see the size, shape, and location of any tumors. Once a diagnosis is made, doctors can plan the best treatment approach. There are various treatment options for malignant tumors, and the choice depends on the type and stage of the cancer, possible side effects, and the patient's overall health. Let's dive into the three main types of treatment: surgery, radiation therapy, and chemotherapy. First up is surgery. This is often the go-to option when the tumor is localized and hasn't spread. Surgeons use specialized techniques to remove the tumor and sometimes the surrounding tissue as well. It's like pulling out a weed, roots and all, to prevent it from growing back. But remember, surgery isn't always the best option. It greatly depends on the location and size of the tumor. Next, we have radiation therapy. Picture this. You're shining a powerful light onto a piece of paper so intense that it burns a hole. That's essentially what radiation therapy does. It uses high-energy particles or waves, such as X-rays, to destroy or damage cancer cells. It's a targeted approach, aiming to minimize damage to healthy tissues while maximizing the impact on cancer cells. Lastly, there's chemotherapy. If surgery is like pulling out a weed and radiation therapy is like burning a hole, then chemotherapy is akin to releasing a flock of hungry sheep to munch away at the undesirable plants. Chemotherapy circulates throughout your body in the bloodstream, seeking out and destroying cancer cells wherever they may be hiding. It's particularly effective for cancers that have spread. Now, it's important to note that these treatments can be used alone or in combination. It's like having a toolbox at your disposal. Sometimes one tool does the trick, but other times you might need to use several to get the job done. Treatment can control or cure the cancer, prevent it from spreading, or relieve the symptoms caused by the cancer. Remember, the goal is to choose the best treatment option for each individual, considering the type of cancer, the patient's overall health, and the potential side effects of the treatment. There's no one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to battling malignant tumors. Understanding the process of curing a malignant tumor can be complex, but it's essential in the fight against cancer. We've touched upon the nature of these tumors. Rogue cells that multiply without control, causing harm to our bodies. The diagnosis process, a critical step, involves various methods from imaging tests to biopsies, each aimed at confirming the presence of the tumor and understanding its characteristics. We then delved into the main treatment options. Surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy stand as the frontline warriors in this battle. Each has its unique approach, but all aim for one goal: to rid the body of these harmful cells. And let's not forget targeted therapy and immunotherapy, the newer players on the field, which are continually evolving and showing promising results. While the journey can be challenging, modern medicine has made significant strides in diagnosing and treating malignant tumors. Let's keep the hope alive, for the battle against cancer is one we are determined to win.